So the video's here. I searched my own mind, plus scoured the internet for additional opinions on who to cast for every character from Smash Bros. Ultimate, as if it were going to be turned into a live-action film. Now, I realized very quickly that trying to do all the characters in one video wouldn't be all that possible for me, but more on that later. Right now, I want to get to the first handful of characters that I casted. And just keep in mind that this is for fun, okay? There aren't really that many people on this list that I would 100% stand by as the faces or voices of these roles. So if you drastically have differing opinions from me, that's totally cool. I'm even eager to see what your own thoughts are in the comments of this video. But anyway, enough with the yapping. Here's the first lineup of actors that I chose to be a part of the hypothetical Smash Bros. Ultimate live-action movie. Let's get into it. Also, thank you for over 100 subscribers and 6,000 plus views on my last video. You guys are awesome. Okay, so some of the characters I'm going to talk about are very popular picks in Ultimate, while a few others, well, just aren't. We've got Joker, Snake, Mega Man, Bayonetta, Ridley, and Samus. And to kick things off, we've got Joker, who is definitely a character I would play as if I owned this game. He's from the series Persona, specifically Persona 5, though he is in some other spin-off games and makes an appearance in the DLC pack of Persona 3. His personality seems to vary a bit between the games he's been in and the manga/anime he's been in as well. However, the main narrative that I caught from this guy is that he's heroic, has a sense of justice, but is also sarcastic and rebellious. So in turn, the guy that I thought fit Joker the best was a Japanese actor called Fumiya Takahashi. This guy's an actor, a voice actor, and a model. He's 23, so a little above the age of Joker, who's only 16. But their height, their hair, and face shape are close to a perfect match. Additionally, if you listen to their voices...
Ha! There! You're mine!
誘導成功とか思っちゃってた？逆だよバカチン
I could definitely see that with just a few adjustments, these voices could be a match as well. Now, Takahashi's only downside is that he doesn't speak English. However, I decided not to stress on that issue too much, since people from overseas have been known to learn English to be in American films. Both Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger are proof of this. Moving on to our next character, we have Snake, who I actually wasn't going to put in this video because I didn't know who to pick yet for him, but he made it in anyway. Snake is from the game series Metal Gear. Snake is sort of your classic battle-scarred soldier. He's not really the heart on his sleeve type, but he will sacrifice himself for the people he cares about. And honestly, my knee-jerk reaction to who to cast for this when I read up on the character was actually Liam Neeson. However, he's been in a wide range of stuff, and I thought I'd give the role to someone a little less well-known than him. David Gentoli, to be exact. Sure, he's been around the block. He starred in the successful show Grimm for 6 seasons, and even has a decent role in the Superman and Lois show as Jonathan Kent. Now, I don't think it's the son. This guy's around 44 now. I think it might be Superman's brother, though I'm not really sure since I haven't seen the show ever. Anyway, I thought Gentoli was a decent pick for Snake just cause he has that right look to him. Plus, their voices are a decent match as well.
Kept you waiting, huh? Not even close. Colonel, mission accomplished. This is Snake. I'm done here.
It's a show that's about a group of friends who have to really re-examine their lives after a loss of a friend. And we all love each other, and we're all here together today, and it's been such a fun ride.
And as to the whole height thing, the answer to what Snake's height kind of varies, it seems. Sometimes I get 5'11", other times I get 5'10", and I've also gotten 6'3", which is a bit of a jump. But Gentoli fits right in there as he's 5'11", so I think overall this is a good choice. Next up is Mega Man, who comes from the game series, well, Mega Man. And by the way, he actually doesn't have a voice in Smash Ultimate. However, in the past, I watched the Mega Man anime, which he obviously does have a voice in that. So I decided to cast a maybe voice for this guy anyway. The person I picked for this role is Ryan Potter. He has dabbled in voice acting, being the voice of Hero in Big Hero 6, as well as being in action roles due to his role as Beast Boy in the TV show Titans. I think the voices between anime Mega Man and Potter are a decent match.
What they're doing with that shrink ray. But what do they want with those cities? Mega Man calling Dr. Light. Mega Man calling Dr. Light. Ah, it's not working. The signal shrunk down along with us.
What? Go to college like you? So people can tell me stuff I already know?
Unbelievable. Oh, what would Mom and Dad say?
I don't know. They're gone. They died when I was 3, remember?
Plus, Mega Man is one of those characters that really is a toss-up as if he should be a full-blown animated character or just partially animated and partially live action. So additionally, I think Potter could double as a live-action counterpart since his face looks fairly boyish for his age. Though, between the height and Mega Man's weapons, I think that the character should just be full-blown animated anyway. Now we're up to Bayonetta. In all honesty, I thought that she was part of the Metroid series, so yeah, I had to do some studying on her to actually know who to cast for this character. But now I realize that she comes from her own lineup of games, once again called Bayonetta. She seems to be a rather calm and collected character, who takes well to her situation in the midst of dark magic, memory loss, and demons. A bit of a creepy situation for my taste, but whatever. The person I picked for her is Georgie Henley. Now, this might be a confusing pick to some of you, since one of her first major roles was the sweet youngest sister of the Pevensies in the Chronicles of Narnia movies. However, this actress has come a long way from her Narnia days, and has been in more darker toned movies, such as Perfect Sisters and The Sisterhood of Night. I'm not really focusing on her height for Bayonetta, since Bayonetta's height seems to be a bit of a mystery. Some sources say that she's 8 feet, others say that she's significantly shorter. So, whatever the movie people decide, I'm sure they can work with Henley's height of 5'4". And my final point is accent. So long as I'm hearing it right, Bayonetta seems to have a very proper English accent. And so does Henley, sort of.
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mum. Dreadful. You're making it easy. Don't make me beg.
There's things I remember watching, but I haven't rewatched it. It's almost too precious, the memory of watching it and like sitting on my grandma's carpet.
I'm sure that Henley could draw out her words just a little to sound more like Bayonetta, so this is my pick. And finally, we have Ridley and Samus, that are both from the Metroid game series. Now, Ridley is another character that doesn't have a voice actor in Ultimate, or in any game actually. Now, he has talked before in the mangas, but I have no tone or anything to go off of for this guy, so I'm kind of flying blind here. Anyway, the only 2 people that came to mind if there were going to be a voice for this guy is either Benedict Cumberbatch or Frank Welker. Now, I know Cumberbatch is a well-known guy, which makes me hesitant to even mention him, but he's one of the few guys I know that have voiced an animal CGI character since he was Smaug in the Hobbit movies. And my reasoning for Welker is that he voiced the monster sounds of Godzilla back in the 1998 movie, as well as Scooby from Scooby-Doo, like, multiple times. So I'm sure he could pull off something for Ridley.
I smell you. I hear your breath.
Lastly for this video, we have Samus. And this actually covers 3 characters in one, since Dark Samus is basically a dark copy of Samus, and Samus is just the suited up version of Zero Suit Samus. Whew, too much Samus in one sentence. Blech. Anyway, the person I picked for this role is Yvonne Strahovski. She's been in a few things, between the Tomorrow War, as well as an older show that I've briefly mentioned back in one of my Christmas themed videos, Chuck. So she's already played in action roles, and she knows how to be serious. She's already a blonde, her eyes are in the realm of blue, I'm pretty sure, plus she's 5'9", which is apparently Zero Suit Samus' height if you look it up on Google. Strahovski's in her 40s now, but just barely. And I think she could pass for younger with just a bit of makeup. Finally, even though Strahovski has an Australian accent, she can pull off an American one quite well, as displayed in Chuck and the Tomorrow War.
No!
Hey, I'm Morgan. This is Chuck. Wow, I didn't think people still named their kids Chuck or Morgan for that matter.
My parents.
Okay, so I initially had a lot more characters prepared for this, but I realized that just 6 alone was enough to make a decent sized video. So let me know what you guys think of my picks for these characters in the comments, and if you have some ideas of your own. And do you want me to continue casting all of Smash Ultimate characters? If so, be sure to comment or like the video so that I know that I'm going in the right direction with this. And to follow up with that, should I put out a new part every week or every other week? You let me know what you guys think, since after all, I'm trying to entertain you guys. Anyway, that's it for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!